Haïti Thomas ou non mais bon Dieu. C'est un bon moment qui va gagner chance. Yo pile pied ou yo bati pardon. Tout ça mais yo pas veut entendre mais yo pas jamais guison de péri. Yo pas jamais guison de péri. Hello again, YouTube. This is Brother Joseph. Today, once again, this is the following second part of my YouTube video in English. So please, throughout the world, to whoever is watching YouTube, please, t'en prie, s'il vous plaît, escuchame, mi brethren, subscribe and like and follow me, please, for the true Israelite history and the true Haitian magic child from Sodo to Port-au-Prince, Solino to New York City. So the second version of my YouTube video shall be the part where I have to go now and meet my father, number one on earth, and my so-called voodoo father. So remember, as I left you on the other video, I told you that I had to go and speak to this man named Giselle Bengo, and he told me what to do. So one morning, I rise up in Sodo, and then I get on a car to go to Kwadebuke. As he told me, take the car to Santo, and then when you reach Santo, go inside Kwadebuke, and everybody who looked at you, they will know who you look like, and everybody who knows who is your bloodline, your so-called voodoo father, your Obia father, your voodoo boko. So therefore, there was only one thing I could do at that time, is to show myself that I am willing to meet who had participated in my birth. So I rise up to the place where one man looked at me and said, "What? If this man wasn't so young, I will say that's that man they call Reno Fales. But since you're so young, are you one of his sons?" I said, oh, that don't kaka. That's some Creole shit, you feel me? I'm sorry, my people. Sorry, YouTube. I said, God don't kaka. What the hell is going on with this man? Saying if I wasn't looking so young, he will say that I look just like the man that I'm searching for. So I said, "Sir, I'm searching for Reno Fales. Do you know where he lives?" He said, "Petit moi, my son, you didn't have to tell me. You're searching for him. I know you look just like him. So go ahead, go by the way. Down there, next streets, second block, third house on that block, just scream. Everybody will think that's him. Because you sound just like him. You don't just look like him, you sound like him." I said, "Okay, sir, thank you so much. Even if it's my first time, thank you for the way you received me." He said, "No, my son, over here, your family, your father's family is large, big family. We over here, your father is being seen as a divine child. Whatever he do is all right." I said, "Oh, yeah, thank you." So I walked down and made it to my so-called grandfather, my grandpa. To see, right, my people? As so much a black man has to go through sometimes to find who you are, even after slavery, you know? So, I get up and walk inside the place again. Boom. Oh, he's my grandson, he's my son. Look at my grandson, petit frère, en paka. What? How do they know these names? Who tell them about those names? And I said, yes, Grandpa, hi, Grandpa. Petit boy, my grandson, you don't know. I went for you. When you was 3 years old, I looked for you. I went and get your father out of Sodo. He didn't want to leave. He had got another woman pregnant while he was doing voodoo all around Sodo for people in Sodo. Your father, who so-called give you last name Loazo, your so-called mother never wanted us, your grandma, your father's mother, me, your grandfather, and your father could not have you because the people said you their first son and they do a whole lot for you to be born. So therefore, no one can have you. So son, we never left you. We never forsaken you. Thank God you come home. You the last one from Sodo that your father suffered to have you. And your father make a miracle and you come home. Thank you, son. Before I die, I meet my grandson again. I said, thank you, Grandpa. You love me so much. He said, yes, son. I will have time to speak to you, son. But right now, let me introduce you to some of your family members. And I said, oh my God, I thought I lost mom and dad. I thought I lost a sister between 1992, 94. I lost my mom and dad. My sister is pregnant and sick in my hand. And then now I find family that told me they've been waiting for me. They've been wanting to know me and see me. So 2 of my sisters went to me and said, brother, it's you that we remember of every time my father talk about Sodo. Every time my father mentions Sodo, it's you they mention. Thank you for coming home. I'm your older sister. My name is Olga. And another one came and said, my brother, you really look like daddy. You really look like my father. And in some ways, the blood never gonna lose. You are my true bloodline, my other brother from another mother, but the same father. I'm your sister too. My name is Mafi. Ti Mafi. Yeah, kote m'sonje m'te gon ti frère. I remember I had a little brother from Sodo when my mother was telling me don't play around certain people because he don't want them to play with me. But I knew I had a little brother from this side. Where is he? They said, yeah, he is around. He went out, he's gonna come home. I said, what's his name again? They said, Merci Dieu. Your father named all of you by biblical name. I said, thank you. I said, where's my father? Your father? Your father come whenever he wants to. He goes as he wants to. Your father is a different story, my son. That's my first child and my only child. As my grandfather started to tell me that your father is my only child. When I was 19 years old, I got married to his mother. His mother was only 20 years old, so we got married. She could not bear a second child, she only bear him. But she used to servir loi. She used to have voodoo spirit on her mind. So the whole family used to come and do voodoo from her because her brother was a mayor. Her family was lawyers and politicians. She was a top voodoo family member. And me, I was young and very productive. Edna Day, Jean-Claude Duvalier went to school with me, so I had plenty best friends, plenty friends. So when your father put me in so much trouble as he was a young man, because he was only 13 years old when your mother voodoo spirit get off her head and go inside his head. And he stopped going to school because he had to become a voodoo man at the age of 14 years old. I said, wow. And my grandpa said, because of the spirit that's in your father's head and the spirit that follows your grandmother had a bunch of dominion over me. So whatever my wife had to do, as long as for the good of me and for him, I just closed my eyes. So he became a voodoo, crazy voodoo man. My wife was a crazy voodoo man. And they both were doing voodoo for military Tonton Macoute. They were doing voodoo for Jean-Claude Duvalier, for everybody who was Duvalier people. So me, I want no part of that. So wherever your father go and do voodoo, I always have to go to take him out, because he will always end up do something. And if I don't have to go to wipe out and clear my name, people will think I create a son that's a troublemaker in Haiti, because he is strong and tough and powerful. So when my grandpa says to me, son, I'm happy you're home. Too much things to tell you about your grandfather and me. But all I can tell you, we love all of you guys, because of him I got plenty grandson, plenty granddaughters. So I'm happy. But your father is a man that lives wherever he makes money. I said, yeah. Where he lives now? They said he lives in Saint Mark, which is a place that's like an hour and a half from here. So you don't have to worry and go see him today. You can go see him after you spend the 2 days with your grandpa and be around the land where you were supposed to raise. I said, thank you, grandpa. So people bring me food, people bring me stuff. So never mind, it's in 1994, summer 1994. Bill Clinton supposed to bring Aristide back since July 15, 1994. He doesn't come. He doesn't bring no good news to the peoples of Haiti neither until summer pass. So I'm running from all these things. So find my other part of bloodline. It was like a rescue from God. So when the day comes, my grandpa said, son, I am going to send you to meet your father. But I do not want you to live around your father because of the way things is going on right now in Haiti. I do not want to lose you. So if you see things get bad, get back in the car, come on back to me. Everything I didn't do for you while you was a baby, I want to do them. So don't stay around him. Run and see him and meet with him and come back home to me. I said, oui, grandpa. Yes, grandpa. So my grandpa, 1 minute told me, believe it, son. The way I see you talking about you love Aristide, when you go around your father's people and your father's friends, don't mention Aristide name, because all of them is Tonton Macoute and Frappe. I said, okay, grandpa, because at the end of the day, my other father taught me how to be. When I'm amongst the Jews, act like a Jews. When I'm with the Chinese, act like Chinese. When I'm amongst the American, act like American. When I'm with the Jamaican, act like me a Jamaican. So, merci grandpa, because I know I've been going through a lot. So my grandpa advised me to watch out, because my father still the man he was when he made me. And 19 years later, he's still the same man. So guess what? Get on top of the bus. I got on a bus, that's like Greyhound, fly to Saint-Marc. En arrivant à Saint-Marc, les mouillés Saint-Marc, the car pull over at a place they call Maury. And when the car pulled over, everybody has to buy something. So I get up, since it was crazy hot. So I'm buying me some Frisco, some kind of ice cold, Jamaica Avenue, some kind of crush, slushy, icy cold in a cup. So I drank some Frisco. And then I said, can I have some banan peze? Can I have some banan peze? In Haiti, we call that banan peze, which means banan peze. Qu'est-ce qu'on cela veut dire, banan peze? What do you mean by banan peze? Meaning fried plantain. So I asked him, give me some fried plantain, you know? And a piece of, at that time, I eat a lot of Haitian griot. I said, give me a piece of griot and a piece of Haitian pickles. So he gave me some pickles. So I eat my stuff, I drink my Frisco, get back. A lady looked at me and said, hey, is that Renault family? I said, what do you mean, madam? He said, you look just like the man. You look like just like Renault Boutcanson. I said, who is that? He said, over here we have this voodoo man. He always wear short pants. And he said he got a voodoo spirit that never allowed him to wear long pants. So we be telling him, if you're going to get married, how you gonna get married? He said he don't know. So I said, he always wears short pants. He said, yeah, they call him over here Renault Bout Canson, Canson Fait. I said, all right, Renault short pants, iron short pants. I said, okay, thank you, ma'am. I'm his son. The lady so happy and said, if you see him, say hi for me. He do voodoo for all of us over here. I said, thank you, man. So my people, listen. I get up, get back on the bus. Bus leave. 40 minutes later, I pass Saint-Marc, say hi to a few people that's waving at the car. As natural Haitians wave as Haitians. So as I'm going down a little further, they said, they stop for this guy, this guy that's going to meet with Renault Falaise, Renault Boutcanson. Stop for this guy. Renault live around here in Pont-Sondé. I said, wow, I thought they said he live in La Tibonite, or Tibonite. And I said, Pont-Sondé? Someplace I heard when I was in Lelo in high school. They said that town, you heard the name Pont-Sondé, that's mean test bridge, the testing bridge. You cross that bridge, you get tested. I said, damn, Pont-Sondé, test bridge. So when I reach in front of a shop where they sell lado, the men pull over, and then they said, hey, your father lives around here. Anyone's around here can tell you, where is your father? This man is, everyone knows him. I said, wow. Just like everyone knows me in Sodo, just like everyone almost knows me in Port-au-Prince, from Solino partout. Lambalaville, Pétionville, Delma. Everyone almost knows me. So I said, okay. My father, everybody knows who I am. So let me just ask this lady, where is my father? Bonjour, madame. Good morning, madame. Good morning, monsieur. Monsieur, you ain't no child too? Said, yes, madam. I am one of his sons. You look just like him, monsieur. You look just like him. So, you go into his house? I said, yes, I want to know where he lives because I'm from Port-au-Prince. Say, just go behind there. Just follow here. Go behind here. The third house up there. But you will know because you will see a big Haitian flags with the voodoo trees in the backyard. Said, thank you, madam. Another person is passing by. Hey, bonjour, monsieur. Oh, Timoun sa petit no, madam, mommy. Yes, one of them. You know, he said he got a lot of kids. My people, listen. Now my days to know my number one father on earth has come. And it has come on his doorstep. And it has come to me on my first day to recognize who I am, how I was made of, who made me, and why I was born the way I was born. And why in Sodo people call me all these names they do call me. So therefore, my people, the time has come. Now, I take one more last time to look at myself as I'm looking at myself. And then from Sodo, I had always this bandana from Vierge Miracle Sodo. What's that? Yeah. So I reach his door and then I pull out my stuff. And I said, let me wipe my face. And after I wipe my face, and then I walk to my father's house. As I walk to my father's house, I see my father got the same red bandana in his hand. And he looked at me and said, Ombre, why? He's my son, he's Tifre, he's my little brother, he's Ampaka, he's the man my spirit has fought and conquered everything for. And he put his bandana and he go. And he walked to me, he said, Petit garçon, petit garçon, petit garçon, petit garçon. I said, oui papa, oui papa. Ou pense m'badab jam vin there? Yes daddy, yes my father. Yes, you think I will never find you? You think after all I will not come see you? You think after all I will not wonder who was that man that used to give me money when I was 5 years old? Who was that man that used to give me money when I was 7 years old? Until you left Sodo. But I see you in my dream. I see you. The first day, a spirit come over my head, and then I was cutting a calabash in 7 pieces, and I get 7 pieces of candle, and I light them up in each piece of calabash, and then I start singing a song they said they never heard from, and I was a baby. I cannot sing that song, and that's when he came to my rescue. Gérard Loiseau says to me, hey, this is what Reno wanted you to be, but me, that's not what I want you to be. And then while the spirit was in my head, That's when I saw my stepfather take the 7 pieces of calabash with the 7 pieces of candlelight and throw them in the garbage and said, I don't want to see you become a voodoo man. I don't want to see you become like your dad. So now, it's your time for me to tell you, I want to know you because I live with my stepfather, my so-called father number 3, my number 2 father on earth, but he's like my father number 3 because he said he never will tell me that he's not my father because of what he did with you. So Reno, today, Daddy, I'm in front of you. And I'm so happy because after 19 years, people call me Petit Reno. I never see you, Daddy. Petit Tuyed Moon, I never see you, Daddy. I carry your name. I never see you, Daddy. People who never want to see me playing with their kids because they said you killed their fathers. I never saw you, Daddy. So it's my time now that I meet you to let you know you live in my mind. Your name live in my face every day. And it's your turn now. It's your time now. Bulana Pio, the ball is in your feet to tell me why I lost my mother. Why before my mother died there was a cockroach fly into my mother's ears while we all was sitting down. Why my father died. My stepfather, so-called, the one who named me Loiseau Joseph Ernst. Why he died after my mother one day says to me, if you was there, you will never die, because the same people who attacked him when he had to go look for you to help him is those same people that attacked him and keep him from going and use the toilet and do the number 2 for more than 37 days until his family says if he can't do for 40 days, by the time he might do its guts. So take him out, take him to a hospital to see what's going on. So this man suffer. I suffer. He said he never will say to me that he's not my father, because the day he will say he will die. One day I force him. After all the bad treatments from his mother's family, his cousin, the Lucas family, the Madame Duplessis family, the Monsodo family, after so many suffering, after a girl likes me, and no one wanted the girls to even say nothing to be closer to me, but he says that he never wants me to have sex in my young age, so he helps me in a certain ways. But when he was beating me, his family says, why would you keep somebody that's not yours? He's 15 years old now, going to be 17. Why don't you release him and tell him go look for his own father? On that day, I said to him, the way your family says it, that's that same anger that made you wanted to beat me so hard. So therefore, I am leaving your family and I'm leaving you. And whether you like it or not, I know you are not my father. But I love you because only you show me the way, and the only way I can survive without rob and steal and rape. So I always love Gerard Loiseau. But now it's my turn to let that love go from one father and to start it to the father that I carry your blood. And you said your toes is like my toes. My eyes is your eyes. Your ears is my ears. Now that I can see, even my little brother you just introduced to me, your wife you just introduced to me, I can see my little brother is just like me. I can see many of those two sisters you show me, they have the same features. So your blood must be strong. So explain to me, because I want to know. So therefore, I bring my misery to an end. And I hope you can help me brighten my days, because I know now I reached too far now. I'm 19 years old now. And I hope you understand that. I lost mom and dad. I'm running from Tonton Makut. I'm a young Lavalas. And I only count on my education. So one day I will make it, even if I make a movie for you. Because the way my life start to finish, and now I gotta start a new one with a new father and my real father. So Father, I love you, and I'm glad that I meet you. And no matter what you do, I forgive the other father that I lost. I love him, and I take all this love to bring before you and to you. Daddy, no matter what you do, I love you. Wherever you are and wherever you at, whoever you are, whether you was poor, whether you was rich, whether you was a voodoo man, whether you was a murderer, you still my dad, and I love you, Dad. So today, I'm in your life until you die, and I hope you'll in my life until I die. He said, son, you say everything to me. When I start talking to you, you're gonna be happy. So today is your day. Let's go. By the time you reach here, my wife was preparing red snapper fish, white rice, a lot of other stuff. Let's go get ready to eat. Let's get ready for me to show you how I'm living, who I am, what I am. Have a nice moment with your dad. Don't be unhappy. I'm gonna make sure you don't suffer the way you used to. I said, thank you, Dad. So I meet my father, my people. It's about to end this minutes because I'm not making the videos so long so you guys can see. I'm trying to make some videos. So far, you can see the true Israelites are suffering people. And I'm coming to you later on the second video. Okay? That's the part of me embracing my bloodline, find my history, my discovery. Thank you. See you later. You gonna watch the second video. You gonna like it because I'm gonna tell you everything this man have to say to me to introduce himself while we going to eat some food. I'm in my father's house, Renaud Faller's house, at Pont-Sondé, La Tibonite. Neg Sodo, Kite Solino, pou al Mahon dans La Tibonite. Let's go.